Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will talk about on how you can shop drip from Alibaba to Shopify. Now, before we proceed, let's talk about what is Alibaba. Alibaba is basically a store where you can go ahead and purchase products for relatively cheap, and this is quite a decent idea if you want to go ahead and dropship and you want to use Alibaba as a website right here. Now, to go ahead and start with our video, basically you want to navigate through your Shopify account, and from here you can just go ahead and open up your store. Now let's assume that you already have your store set up. Basically, once inside, you want to navigate through the search bar right here, and inside you can just go ahead and search for drop shipping. And so right after loading in, we will then be taken to the apps.shopify.com. If you cannot go ahead and find this page, you can just click on the add apps right here. And inside, you can then go ahead and search on dropshipping. Now, right after, we specifically want to go ahead and get this application right here, which is CJ Dropshipping much faster. So you want to click on it. This is completely free to install. And once inside, of course, you want to click on the install button. Right after that, we will now be taken to the CJ Dropshipping website where, of course, we want to log in our account. But before that, you can just go ahead and click on the install button to make it integrate or authorized here with our Shopify store. From here, it will then take us to the login page where we have to click on the login and authorize. If you don't have an account on CJ Dropshipping yet, you can just click on the button that says registered here. And right after logging in, you can just go ahead and click on the authorized button. From here, right after loading, you can then go ahead and see a huge button that says authorization success. This means that we have successfully authorized Shopify on our store. Now, from here, you can just go ahead and scroll down, and inside you want to click on your dashboard right here. We can then go ahead and see all of our Shopify store. Basically, you want to go ahead and make sure that your store is integrated with CJ Dropshipping. So in here, you can just scroll down and you want to make sure that you saw the activated stores right here. For me, it's this one. You want to navigate back to your Shopify store and you want to make sure that you have the exact same Shopify store authorized with the CJ Dropshipping right here. There's also another page called authorization, so you can just go ahead and click on it, and from here you want to select on Shopify. Inside Shopify, you want to make sure that you have your store once again. You have your authorized token verification result right here, and you want to make sure that your store is activated. Now, to go ahead and start importing products into our Shopify, you want to navigate back to the CJ Dropshipping website. You want to navigate through the side categories right here and you want to click on find products. In this tab, we are actually going to start importing into our Shopify right here. So you can just go ahead and look for products that you want to integrate. Now, just a note that you want to go ahead and focus on a products like this one. Let's just say that I want to focus on my store around sleepers, because if you add a bunch of random products into your store, it is going to be messy and people will not know what exactly are you selling. So just a tip, if you want to focus more on the revenue, you want to focus on a specific product right here. Now in our case, let's go ahead and select this one because it already has a video, it has a proper title, and it has a good photo. So you can just go ahead and click on this button right here that says add to my products. Right after clicking on it, a message will say added to my product successfully. Right after that, you can now go ahead and find another product that you want to add. Let's just say that let's add this product right here. And lastly, let's go ahead and add this one. Right after adding the products that you want to add to your store, you can navigate back to the My Products category right here. Once inside, you can then go ahead and see all of your products. So you have your price right here at $2.17. You have the second one and you have the third one. And just below that, you have your code or unique code for this specific product. You have your shipping cost, the amount, and listed store. And now to actually put these products into your Shopify store, you want to navigate through a specific product right here. And right after, you want to click on the list button. Right after clicking on it, this menu will show up. Once again, you have to make sure that you have your right store right here. And to get started, you want to click on the variant pricing. From here, you can just price this the way you want to. In my case, I'll just go ahead and click on the recommend listing price, and it will price each item automatically. But of course, you want to go ahead and double check this out if you want to. Now, right after that, you can now go ahead and click on list it now. But you can also go ahead and modify the images for this specific product right here, and you also have your description. After making sure that the images and videos and description fits the product, you can just click on list it now. And from here, it will then go ahead and take a couple of minutes to actually import this specific product into our Shopify store. So you have to wait for this to happen. And right after, this message will now pop up that says listed successfully. The product has been listed to your store successfully. From there, you can simply go ahead and click on the X button. And if we refresh our Shopify page right here, and if you click on the product section, you can now go ahead and see that we have managed to successfully dropship or import those products into our Shopify store. Now, as an example, let's just go ahead and click on one of them. And from here, you can then go ahead and see that we already have our title. You have your description, like overview, product, the size information, and more. You also have your media, you have your variants, and lastly, you have the search engine listing. Now, to do that, you can then go ahead and navigate through the publishing right here, and you also have your markets. You have your product type, vendor, and more. And right after making sure that you have your product right here, you can just go ahead and click on save. And in that way, we have managed to import dropshipping into our Shopify store right here. And so you can just go ahead and import every product that you have added into CJ Dropshipping, click on list, and it will automatically add the product into our Shopify website or store right here. Once again, I suggest choosing a specific niche. If you're into something like jewelry, men's clothing, bag, women's clothing, pet supplies, and more, I suggest picking a singular niche, and from there, you have to go ahead and start small until you start selling big. And so, I hope this video has been helpful. Please leave us a like and subscribe. I'll see you again on the next time. And as always, thank you.